Well, in theory, as always, we are live. If you could just let us know in the chat that you can hear us, that would be fantastic. And whilst we do that, should we have a quick drink?
Yes, please. You say quick.
Well, a sip. So today I've done
Oh,
as an Aperol Spritz with fresh
oh,
basil.
nice.
Now, I did this for two reasons. One, we had all of the ingredients in, and two, I had extra fresh basil. But apparently it is a proper cocktail.
Okay, cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. That's nice.
Oh,
Oh, are you not sure about that?
it's not boozy enough. I just,
I mean, that could be on your gravestone.
yeah,
Um,
probably.
well, we've just had Marie and Tony saying all sounds good.
Hello,
So
Mary.
fantastic.
Hello,
So
hello.
we'll say some hellos to everyone, and then we've got quite a few bits to cover off
Yeah,
today
yeah, we've got things to talk about, like things.
because we've just come back off Majestic Princess,
Yes.
and that wasn't that long after we came back off the Virgin.
No.
And we've got the details for the group cruise for
2020,
next year for the Nile
2027.
one because
Yes.
we talked about it a little bit last month, but we didn't have the
We're talking
prices
shop, I'm
and
sorry.
we didn't have anything like that. But it's now officially from today available.
Yes.
But we'll come back to that
Yes.
in a little bit. But shall we say some hellos?
Yes.
So we've got Mr. Cruise on with us.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, everyone. And we've got Bob and Holly in from San Diego.
Hi, Bob and Holly. Hi.
We have Heather and Steve back from a Sunday afternoon tipple.
Oh, we're going for a Sunday evening tipple. Hello, Heather and Steve.
Yep.
Hi.
Yeah, we are post live stream tipple, which we do like. And Marie and Tony who just said
Hello,
hi as well.
Marie and Tony again. Hello.
And then we've got Hadley and Lisa on as well.
Hello, Hadley and Lisa. It's like we've got the band back together.
It is. It's lovely to see sort of all these lovely friends on here. Mm-hmm. As always, if you do have any questions for us,
Yes.
and hopefully you will have, whether it's about sort of our time on Majestic Princess, about a British Isles cruise, which was the first time we'd done that, or about the Nile information as well, we'll show the Nile stuff in about 2 or 3 minutes time because I want people to better ask questions if they've got any questions about that
Show the Nile
during it.
stuff.
Not sort of
Not a,
wait until like 20,
Okay,
30
okay,
minutes from
okay,
now,
okay.
just so we can sort
Oh,
of do
right.
it.
Okay, get out.
And ultimately, then, anyone who's watching back later will better see this right at the start if that's the thing they're interested in. Apparently, in the Lisa and Hadley household, they're referring to next year's group cruise as the Poirot cruise.
I love that. I love that. We'll have to think of a Poirot cocktail. Or just drink cocktails that they drink in Poirot.
Yeah. We will definitely sort of come on to some plans that we've got for that.
Oh, yes.
Which people at Hadley and Lisa know because we've already talked about.
Yes.
In fact, they were part of the focus group.
I've started looking at frocks already, Lisa. Honestly, yeah, we're going to have so much fun.
Yeah, because the idea of the Nile cruise, whilst we've been talking about it for years.
Excuse
No,
me.
we've been talking about it. It was
We've
you that
been
wanted to do it, but we've been talking about it for years. But it was on the Virgin Group Cruise when we went, okay, this is what we'll do. Oh, I missed off saying hi to Andy and Georgia as well.
Hi, Andy and Georgie. Hi. Hi.
And
baby.
and we got a question in there as well.
Oh,
Which apologies to Bob because Bob came in with the first question. I've now bumped him
you've
down.
relegated
So
Bob.
I'll come
How
back. I'll come back to him. In a
rude.
second.
Okay.
So question is, what is your favourite princess ship and why?
Oh, that's a good question.
You going first?
And
You look like you are. Actually, you look like you're
I'm
pointing at your
just
fingers.
like I like an Alfredo's.
So it has to have an Alfredo's.
Yes, but I like the size of Ruby Princess. So if Ruby Princess could have an Alfredo's,
Would that be perfect?
that would be amazing. But I also like Majestic with the Hollywood pool. That's great.
Yeah.
And it's got an Alfredo's.
Yeah.
So-
The Hollywood pool.
And I like we went on.
Because a lot of people might not be familiar with what the Hollywood pool is yet, and our ship tour's not
Yes.
out till next week. Do you want to just explain what it is?
It's a inside pool
And
that's-
conservatory,
and little cabanas and things. It's
but
beautiful.
no extra cost.
At no extra cost. It's really, really nice. It's got a bar very close by. Well, it's actually two, and yeah, really good. So yeah, I like. I gotta say, I'm loving Majestic Princess. We loved Sun Princess, but they took our recommendations and changed it all from when we went on, like on the second sailing. So,
Are we taking full responsibility
well, I
for
think when you see our first reactions, I'm talking about moving all the specialty restaurants right from the get go,
You are,
and
yeah.
about the kids.
that? You do, yeah. That's literally on the very first video that we ever did on Sun, when we're walking around it, and we'd been
Yes.
on the ship less than an hour at that
I
point.
know I was there.
You were. They should have had you for.
Honestly, but they save
Checking it
so
beforehand.
much money or make so much money. I'm just,
But I am going to say for me
oh, go on.
that the Sun and Star class,
You
the
like
Sphere
that-
class, is my favourite.
You like the sphere class, or you
Yeah.
like the fancy?
I do like the fancy,
Okay.
but I actually it's the big sort of pool and dome area at the back.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
think
nice.
it is stunning.
That's nice. Yeah, it's beautiful.
And you do have a bit of that sort of
Yeah.
conservatory Hollywood Bowl type
Yeah,
thing,
yeah, you
but
do.
at next level.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
I
so
do.
that's my favourite. We'll just say some other hellos because some other people have just joined and said hello, so we'll say it. We got Andy and Vanessa in as well. Getting excited for our Valiant Lady Eclipse
How many
voyage.
hours is that now, Andy and Vanessa? It can't be long. It can't be long. It must be like,
A few
is it
hours.
the 4th? When is it? Or the 8th? I can't remember, but I
It's
know
imminent.
it's soon. It's
Yeah.
so soon. You're in hours. You're in hours. Are you packed?
We really did discuss doing that before we sort of got into this year,
Hmm.
but it was one we really considered doing.
Yeah, because I like how they bring you back. That's
Yeah.
good.
And we have Mark and Elliot with us as well.
Hi, Mark and Elliot. Sun Princess.
Yep. They enjoyed some Princess as
They,
well.
oh, my goodness me.
So I'll do one more question because Bob did come in first, and then we'll do the Nile bit, and then we can come back to questions. Is that okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just thinking xylophone.
Oh, that's Tom. That's
No.
Cruising with the 4Bs.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no,
Swear-
he went to see that. Me and Elliot.
No, I didn't go to see
No,
that either.
no. Me and Elliot were like, xylophone?
No.
We were like,
Didn't we all go into good spirits?
we would live
And
in
Tom
good
came
spirit.
back about 15 minutes
Yes,
later. He
he
went, I
did.
saw
Tom
one.
came back,
You've
yes.
seen one performance, you've seen them all.
He described in
That's
great
not
detail.
to take away the skill that it takes to play xylophone.
No,
But I
No.
don't think you necessarily need to go see it for an hour when there's cocktails available.
no.
That's our thing. Bob and Holly said, are you either of you two lovelies afraid of the Royal Class Sea Walks?
Now this,
That's the glass floor.
yes, I think that's what that is. I'm sure that's what that is.
If you don't mean that, tell us, Bob, because that's the question we're going to answer.
I get vertigo, and by vertigo, everything comes up to me, and then I want to get myself to the ground as quick as possible, which is not a healthy thing to want to do.
When you're high up.
So when I'm high up, which I don't like it all comes up to me. But so I don't normally do it, but I did it this time
Do you want to explain why?
because he said he'd get me a drink.
There
So
was a
it
bar
was
at
like
the other side of it.
Task
on the ship.
and reward. So that's what I did. And I enjoyed it. And then I got my drink.
And you did get a drink at the other side of it. So
So that's what, and I walked very fast, and and there was some ladies, and I was very brave, and I
Yeah.
did it, and I've never done it before, and I might do it again if there's something at
if,
the end
if
of it
there's a
that I
reward
like.
there. Well, they had two on Majestic. There's two skywalks. Because there's another one at
Did
the
I
other
do
side
the
as
big
well.
one or the
No,
little one?
no, you did. Well, they're both, I think, the same size.
Okay.
But you only ever did one of them.
I was well done me.
Yes. Shall we reveal some stuff about the... he is saying that. He said, yeah, it's the glass floor, 141 foot above sea level.
Oh, he's always Bob and his numbers. He knows his numbers so well.
And Cruising Gear says, was that the night we drank Dario's Dry of Chianti?
It was. We mixed our drinks. We went red wine cocktails. I broke my rule. Don't do that.
You suffered for it the following day.
Oh, I so suffered. I so suffered.
I temporarily lost my screen then.
Oh dear.
We hadn't lost anything on there. We just, my screen here
There's
just decided
faces
to
all in
vanish.
picture.
There we go. That's that. Yeah, because suddenly the screen went off. Shall we show a little bit of the Nile stuff.
Oh, you're gonna. Okay, do you
So
think?
we
Do
we
you
need
thi-
we need to do this.
You do you. You do
Oh,
you.
no, I'm doing us. I'm doing. Oh.
Okay, no, I love it. I love it.
So-
You just know I get really weird about the really salesy stuff.
But
it makes
this
me
is
feel
a thing
awkward.
about the Nile.
I know, and I'm
Does that
inviting
balance
you
it out?
as friends. It's the Nile.
So, we mentioned last month our next group cruise in 2027, after having just done Virgin, was going to be very different. It's Lindsay's #1 bucket list cruise,
Yes.
and we decided to do it as a group cruise.
Well, we just thought it would be fun, and we would take over half of the boat. Really.
Yeah, I mean that's currently the aim for it, because they're not big ships.
No.
They have a maximum, depending on how it's laid out, a maximum of 74 cabins.
Oh, mark it with the numbers.
But
now.
that's the maximum that you can
Yes.
have. On most of them, it's 68.
Yeah.
We're going with TUI, and I'll come back to that in a second. And it's on their newest one.
Yes.
I'm not going to attempt to say it, because
No,
every time I
butcher
say
it.
it, I say it wrong.
Okay.
But that's the one we're doing.
Yes.
And we're doing that on the 19th of October next year.
And Mummy 4 comes out on the 15th of October. So
You can have a full
we can have a
Egyptian-
full you can go see it at the cinema and then go see it in real life. How amazing is that? I'm so excited. And we're going to have Poirot stuff. We're going to drink Poirot cocktails. We're going to have a dress up night. And then we're going to see some stuff as well. The stuff that we go and see. And because two have been doing it a long time, you're up early doors and you get there before it goes crazy.
Yeah. So we fly
So we might be drunk when we still go.
We fly into Luxor.
Flying to Luxor.
So with TUI, everything is included in terms of your flights and your transfer, as well as the cruise.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be flying out of the UK. If you're coming from overseas, and we know there's already people who booked who are coming from overseas,
Yes, thank
Stuart
you,
and
thank
Karen
you.
will sort that out for
They
you.
will. They're so good.
And then we go out there. So we don't go to Cairo. So there's no pyramids and gem for us on this one.
No.
But
We don't
the
have-
main
yeah.
cruise stuff tends to be out of Luxor.
So excited. I'm so excited. I've been looking at outfits. I cannot wait.
I'll
It's
just
gonna be...
move on to this
Do you have
last
to do? Okay.
one
you
more
do.
slide, and then we can talk about
Slide.
Yes,
One
slide.
more slide.
That it actually says slide on here.
Welcome to Death by PowerPoint.
Three pictures. That's it.
3 slides. Okay, I will allow it.
And when we come back on, I'll put a QR code, and you can scan that and go to the website and get
And
more
I'd like to
information.
say, as well, we are paying the same amount as you.
Yeah,
We are paying.
We do not get it
We're not on a
discounted.
freebie.
No, absolutely not.
We are paying
So the price for this is £3,538
for 2.
for 2 people, which includes your flights.
And that's not each, that's 2. 'cause
Yeah, that's per cabin. If you are wanting to cruise solo, there are some solo cabins available, but not many, because we've already had 2 taken and they don't have many on there. So just get in touch with Stuart and Karen, and again, I'm going to put the QR code up in a little bit.
And they sorted a special rate out, didn't they, for solos that they would not normally do. But
Yeah.
I think we'd kind of take them.
I think they've both gone.
Yeah, so
But
we'll see
again,
what we can do.
Speak to Stuart and Karen if you are a solo traveller. And it's a deposit now, and then the rest, as you get closer, or you can pay a slightly smaller deposit, £150 per cabin, and then you pay by direct debit.
Yes.
So if that's something that you'd rather go,
And you feel
just speak.
comfortable, and you're it's not a big thing at the end.
Yeah. Well, we're doing this in the middle of the summer holidays. Some people might be going away, so the smaller deposit might be appealing now and then paying by
I'm
direct
going to say,
debit.
because I'm not loving the £600 deposit. I just don't.
Yeah, it's just one of them things, isn't it? Anyway, back to
I
just
like
us.
a pound deposit.
Yeah, but
I like a 20.
I don't think the cruise lines like them as much. I think that's more
A marketing tactic.
and then that can just sit at the side of my head, so I'll just move slightly there, and that just lets people be able to scan it if they want to do so. So before we come back onto
I know,
questions about
a
it,
lot of the allocation's gone already, hasn't it? So
yeah, I gotta say that's probably worth just emphasising. So we've taken a maximum of 30 cabins.
And we do
We could have
that.
had more.
Yeah,
we
we
were
don't
asked if we want the whole ship. We wanted to keep it so that if you've been on any of our other group cruises, we'd like to keep it a more intimate group. So
Yeah.
not like 100, 200 people. Not that you
No.
could on that ship anyway.
No.
But we've got a lot of fun activities
Yes.
planned while we're on there.
And it'll feel like our boat
Well,
anyway.
essentially, we'll have half the ship.
Yeah.
So that will. I actually feel sorry for the other half of the ship because they're just going to be watching, going, "Oh, why can't we join in this?" But that's where we are
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So if you scan the QR code, I distracted myself from what you said there as well.
What's that?
That we announced the pre-registration last month where people could go on, and off the back of that, of the 30 cabins, 14 have already been booked and confirmed and had deposits paid. So at the time of recording, before I came on, so I might be wrong already, there are 16 cabins left.
Yeah.
So we're pretty much half full before we've announced it.
Yeah.
But that's why we wanted to do the pre-registration.
Yeah.
And it's really good to see quite a few people who've been on
Oh,
our
I
previous
know.
cruises.
It's
Not on the same
lovely.
ones.
Not on the same ones.
We
Some
some people get to meet each other for the first
yeah,
time.
that'll be so fun. And yeah, it's if you've been on one, you know it's not. I don't think it's like any other group cruise out there because
Yeah.
it's basically like a whole group of friends that like doing the same things going on a cruise.
And one of the things that we are going to have is a Death on the Nile night,
We're
which
gonna
is
have like-
ours. This is not a TUI thing.
No,
We've already got some plans for that. If you were on the Virgin cruise, there may be a recurring character who gets murdered.
I don't. We're going to get struck. We're going to get like talking about
No,
planning
it's a
someone's
murder mystery party.
a murder mystery. A murder mystery.
So that should be a lot of fun. Obviously, we're still over a year away from it at this point. We will, anyone who joins in, you will be part of a WhatsApp group. We'll give you more information as we get closer. But we're a year away yet.
And the WhatsApp group, even now for the previous cruise, still gets quite a lot of
the
action.
WhatsApp group is of all the WhatsApp groups I'm in, even now today, it's the second most active of all the groups. Now, I don't know if that says anything for the groups that I'm in, but there is a constant lot of chat in that group. And pictures of people showing things. So I've dropped the widget away. So the QR code gone. If you do want any more information, just go to sweetnature.com. Of course, and we haven't mentioned this at any point during this, they're kind of important. We are doing this again with Just Interesting of the Cruise Boys.
Sorry,
You can
guys.
tell how excited
I
we are
know
about it.
because I'm so looking forward to it, and I'm so excited, and I just.
So they will be
can't wait.
co-hosting it with us.
Yeah.
And it's going
It's
to be a
gonna
lot
be
of fun.
so fun.
But because it's such a small ship that we're on, we'll all get to do the excursions, because you get a couple of excursions included with TUI as well, and there's other ones that you can then pay for, and like hot air balloons and stuff like that. But it means we get to do them together. But because it's a much smaller venue, it means that we can all eat together a lot.
We all eat together. There's the main bar. It's at the pool. It's just going to be.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be so fun.
And very different to any other one.
Yes.
So shall we come back onto some questions? Driving down most of the way on Tuesday and board the ship on Wednesday. Definitely don't count down the hours.
Wow, I can't wait to hear.
Have a
what that
fantastic
was.
time, Andy.
Yeah,
And if you get a chance to share any of the pictures when it's the eclipse bit on the group, carefully taking the pictures.
Carefully.
That'd be fantastic if you share them in the Facebook group. And it just randomly went off the screen again. Ken and Lindsay have joined us.
Hi, Ken and Lindsay. Hi.
Hi guys, question. Did you have any issues with service and the temperature of the food in the MDR on Majestic? We found it strange when the head waiters told us we had to ask if we wanted hot food.
Oh, wow. No, we didn't. That was not a thing.
No.
Wow.
What a weird thing to have to ask on a cruise ship, that you have hot food. No, the food was great. Same as what we've had on other Princess cruises.
Yeah.
We ate in the main dining room quite a few times for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
Didn't have any
No,
problems
that
in
is
there.
so strange.
So whether it were just a swap over of sort of the teams when you got on,
Yeah.
whether they're having other issues, don't know. But no, we didn't have that problem at all. The only thing that we ever had from a food point of view was our own fault, and you picked up on it in your ship tips, and that was we ordered the really fancy tomahawk to share in Crown Grill, and it comes on a skillet, so it's a hot skillet, which means it carries on cooking when it comes out. So whilst we ordered it at the right temperature, and it came at the right temperature, first couple that we had were fantastic.
Yeah.
It kept cooking, and either we should have taken it all off the plate and
But then
put
it
it on
would have
our
gone
plates,
cold, which is that.
or we should have asked for a temperature under, and then it had cooked.
I'm just trying to think what I had
Nicely.
in the main dining room. No, everything was like the soup, because we did a French onion soup comparison, and that was nuclear. So, yeah. Oh dear.
Got Missy just joined us as well.
Hi, Missy.
Lisa and a few others getting quite excited.
Oh, it's gonna be so fun.
Marie question: will I need to bring my beaded flapper dress for the group cruise?
I would say yes.
Yes, I would say yes.
I would say yes. Because we're gonna make it with yes. We're all gonna drink martinis. We're all gonna
Other cocktails will be available.
Other cocktails will be available. Of course, the Poirot Cruise special cocktail that I don't know what's in it yet. That's going to be a thing.
Yeah. So yeah, there will definitely. Again, as we get closer, we'll let everyone know what night it's going to be and stuff like that. 'Cause there's a couple of nights that we stay over in the same place. Like Luxor, we do a couple of days.
Yeah, but you're
Aswan, we stay over in a couple of places.
Yeah, but you're up at the crack of dawn to go to.
Yeah, but river cruises are not something you're up till 3 a.m.
No, you're not. But we can always start cocktails at 5, darling. We can really,
Early cocktails. I mean, that's late.
But we can have a look. Like, yeah, that's going to be so fun.
Hadley says the cruise ship even looks a little like the one from Death on the Nile.
Yes, because they're all built to a specific thing to get. They're all kind of I can't wait. I can't wait.
And Lisa saying she's with you looking for 1920s dresses.
I know.
You've already looked at some, haven't you?
I have but I'm a bit of a pudding, so I don't know. Yeah.
Andy and George said, I have to say, guys, that's amazing replies. Respect. Originating from South Berlin, we're big Christians and not ashamed to know our powers.
And you know what? That's like Justin there, isn't it? He's not going to struggle with his outfit.
What's that?
His little mustache.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant the baby. I was genuinely confused then. I'm sure that look on my face will have said that as well. We've got John as well with us. Hi everyone, bank holiday staycation here. The Cruise
Nice.
Nature tote bag is providing handy for days out with children.
Lovely.
Fantastic.
Lovely. There'll be another one
Yep.
that might have been blue petered because I ordered so many.
And hopefully we'll be catching up with you very soon, Joe.
Yes, hopefully, Joe, we will be catching up with you very, very soon.
Yep. You might have even been online today for things. Question from Jason. What was your favourite stop when going around the UK?
Oh, that is a great question, Jason. I'm going to say,
I know which mine was.
was it Edinburgh?
It was, yes.
It was a little bit fraught
What do you mean for?
with the how because we. So the
Yeah, that was our own fault.
No, but at least we've tried it now. With the excursion we wanted was $189 per person, and we're like, we'll book it direct and we'll go direct because it's Edinburgh, and what could possibly go wrong? Because we know we
To
are
be fair, nothing went wrong.
local.
I'm not doing a thumbnail that says disaster and chaos and any of that thing. All it was, because you pull into South Queensferry
And you
for Edinburgh,
tender.
which is about 9 miles from Edinburgh, you tender in there. And as with any cruise line, those that have booked the ship excursions get priority to get off first.
Yeah, people know.
And we needed to be in Edinburgh for just before 12.
Yeah.
But they started getting off at like
We
half
messed
8.
up. We'll cover it.
But we got there.
We did get in like a skin of his teeth.
Yeah. But one of the things that I love most is we were tendered essentially right below the Forth Bridge,
That was fun, yeah.
which was amazing. And then when we came back, the tender that brought us back was the Maid of the
Excursion.
Forth.
Yeah, their excursion boat. That was lovely. So we got a bit of an excursion as
So
well.
it was lovely. And, we got to look around Edinburgh, which, weirdly, I've never been to Edinburgh before. Joe says, my stepdad was on a Nile Cruise and said we'll have the best time.
Oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good.
And you got, just over a year to find your costume because he's
Costume?
saying that he's only got 10 weeks left to plan his Halloween costume.
Somebody might have. I'm not saying.
No.
I'm not saying.
You can't say.
I'm not saying.
It's illegal.
It is illegal. I'm not saying.
Have you
But I've
got,
always wanted to be a brunette.
You always wanted to be a brunette.
No, but I mean, I'm not saying.
Would this be a Halloween costume that you're thinking
Yeah, I'm
about?
thinking of a Halloween costume.
Yeah. Is it only 10 weeks till Halloween?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's like
Th-
90
this-
odd 90 days or something. It's not long at all.
Yeah, this year's just flying
Oh,
by,
it's
isn't it?
August, guys. It's August.
I mean, and this is a ridiculous question,
Okay.
and I expect better from Mark and Elliot.
What are they asking? Come on now, guys.
You shouldn't even need to ask that.
We went premiere. We
Of course
went
we did.
premiere.
I stand by, I've said this so many times, I genuinely think of all of the packages on every cruise ship, that the Princess Premier one is by far the best value.
We always feel to get best value out of it.
Well, because now the specialty dining is included, right?
Yes.
Because your excursions, a big cost credit of excursions.
Yeah, but
so
the
for instance,
excursion prices have gone up, so I'm not a
have.
fan of that.
yeah, but they have on all of them as well.
Yeah, that's
Not
true.
just that. So, but the drinks and the amount of cocktails that you have on there,
Yeah.
and the pictures
And the coffees.
and the coffees. So it is so easy
the
for us
fruit
to
juice,
get
yeah.
value for money on that I honestly can't imagine we'd ever go on a Princess cruise and not take that.
No, no.
What I did notice, I said this to you when we were on there,
What?
on the menu,
Yeah.
they've got they always show them what you can get in Plus, what you can get in Premier, which I appreciate, because
Yeah, we
there's no
like that.
having to guess,
No,
can we get this, and
no.
ask an awkward question, like, can I have this, Mr. Waiter, please, which we have on other cruise ships, and you feel a bit stupid. They had a new section
Yeah.
for cocktails that were over the Premier price.
Which I might have dabbled with.
We had a few from them.
We did.
But can you remember what they called it?
Not was it it wasn't elite.
No,
It wasn't platinum.
no. They were ideas that we said what the next level would be called.
Was
Beyond.
Beyond, yes, it was a celebrity term.
Yeah. So on, they probably had, I'm going to say about half a dozen to a dozen drinks.
No. Oh,
Across
maybe
the-
across,
across
the,
the menus.
entire ship, yes.
Where they were over the $20 thing, where the label. Now you just pay the difference.
I
So
love
we had them,
that.
and the most expensive drink we had were $25.
Was that the banana bread one?
That was the banana bread one, which were delicious.
It was really good.
And you'd pay $5 for that, which were
Ooh.
well worth trying it. We didn't. We only had one of them, but it were worth going. And
was
there were quite a
nice,
few of the other ones that we had
warming
that were like
drink. Yeah, yeah.
$22.
Yeah.
Because I was suggesting to you that I think that what they might do in the future is do even higher tier.
Would that include like if you were doing it, would it include like the chef's table? And,
Yes.
And tours of the bridge and the galley and things?
It'd have to, because I think it'd have to be
Sorry.
even obviously more expensive in terms of price.
Hmm.
But on most of the ships, the only fancy one they have
Hmm.
is the chef's table. But on Majestic, they also had a lot of like experiential ones. So like they had like that Italian one with a pairing.
Oh, yeah.
There were probably about 6 or 7 different ones that I saw,
Maybe.
and maybe it includes that.
Okay. Well, now
know.
we've done that.
But it'll be interesting to see if they do that.
Yes.
I'm sure at some point they will do, but
Yeah.
I say for right now it's just no brainer for me to take that every time. I don't even have to think about it.
No, we like the budgeting. That's the thing. We just like it.
Well, we went on Majestic on it. We went to specialty dining most days.
Yeah.
Because you also had, and I'll include Alfredo's in there, even though I still don't think it should be a specialty dining.
And they've got things in there though you pay extra now for in
They have, yeah.
Alfredo's.
Yeah, you can upgrade in there. The things like the sushi, Ocean Terrace, you can go in there at lunch on a sea day, as well as in an evening as well.
Yeah.
And you can have the set menu, or you can have a la carte and have
Yeah,
an
yeah.
allowance towards it.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where you get those.
Yeah.
Have you got any? Obviously, until we have other questions come in that anyone's got, have you got any thoughts on sort of the British Isles cruise or Majestic Princess as a whole?
I couldn't get over the amount of Americans on the British Isles cruise. We were like everyone went because it coincided with the World Cup. So England were playing.
Yeah, we saw a couple of the games.
Argentina was it when we were on there?
Well, we saw
Um,
2 games.
Yeah, and Denmark,
Yeah,
and we everybody that was British was on the top deck watching it on the big screen.
but
And there's
also
about
the Americans.
200, yeah, there was quite a few Americans. And one Argentinian guy in his shirt
And his girlfriend,
and his girlfriend.
not in a shirt.
No, but she was.
She had a shirt on,
Yeah,
not an Argentinian shirt.
she was stunning. And it was. There
There
was
were
about 200 and
200 or so Brits, weren't
yeah, and the
there?
majority
There were
was.
more Canadians and Australians on it than Brits.
Yeah, it was
But
like
the
a
rest were,
heritage cruise.
but the rest were American. There were like 2,500 Americans on
Yeah.
there, which I wasn't surprised because I said to you beforehand that I imagined the reason we'd never done a British Isles cruise before is because one, you can send about the weather if you live in Britain.
But it was beautiful.
It was stunning the whole time that we're there, so that's not a thing before. But also, you don't really do like a busman's holiday type thing. You don't necessarily want to holiday on a cruise in your own country. But the reality is you get to go to places that
You wouldn't necessarily.
you'd never go, or you're less likely to go,
Yeah.
and try things that you haven't seen before.
And I know it looks a bit. It looks pricey, but staying in the UK can be pricey, especially if you're going away to the UK for 2 weeks. So we really, really loved it. I'd do it again. I'd do
Yeah,
it again.
absolutely.
Really. It's just a shame, and that we couldn't do a stop off on the way down on the northern coast.
I mean, we did talk about that. Certainly on social media, we talked about it, but we've talked about it before.
a
That
total of half.
it goes from Edinburgh, and then your next stop is France, and it's like you look down that east coast of UK, and you got some stunning places. And why we haven't got a decent cruise port that they can pull into on the east coast, especially for Yorkshire. Like even pulling into Hull, and you could go up to Whitby for the day. Could come over to York and see us. We could do some excursions.
We could.
But why that isn't a thing, I genuinely don't know. Because we got, all right, it was Yorkshire Day yesterday, so a little bit of a Yorkshire plug. But why we don't have a cruise port, beyond
Or
me at
even
this point.
tender.
Where would you tender? If you were going to tender,
Oh.
where would you tender?
Well, that is the question because it's not really geared up for tendering, is
No.
it? Stupid Lindsay, I'm sorry.
I guess you could tender in the Humber.
Yeah, but Newcastle's massive, the Hull's massive. It's anyway.
It just
I
didn't have a decent cruise
digress.
port. So anyway, let's all campaign to get a cruise port in Yorkshire, which will make it much easier for us going on cruises. Imagine how much easier that would be to go to fjords. You literally straight over. Karen Stewart saying, sorry, we'll join in. Very excited for Nile Cruise and meeting up with some old friends and new friends.
Honestly,
Well, your name has been mentioned quite a few times already, and you go back and you'll see it from there. But it's Karen and Stuart from Martin Travel who are taking care of the group cruise for us, as they did for
As they
our
always
previous
do.
two,
As they
and
always
done an
do.
amazing job, and just absolutely fantastic. Jason saying, you mean Skeg Vegas wasn't a stop?
no, neither was Ingamel's either. So, but again, you could have done the Yorkshire Moors.
Or
you could-
Scarbados?
Or Scarbados. You could tender at Scarbados.
Might be a bit choppy at sea there, depending on time of year.
Yeah.
Jason's saying, so we've kind of covered this one. Which princess ship has been your favourite and which one do you still want to try? The try one's a different question. So the favourites, you said you quite like Majestic,
I
the
loved
Hollywood
Majestic. Yeah.
one. And I said Sun.
Yeah, you like the sauce.
The
VIA
one
class.
the one that I really want to try is Diamond.
Love to try Diamond.
And that's because if you don't know, Diamond One, it's based out of Japan. It was built in Japan
For the Japanese
for the
market.
Japanese market, and it's got some really unique
Quirky.
things. So it's got
Yeah.
like a Japanese spa on there,
The awesome.
but it'd be mainly because it's Japan.
Yeah.
So that's the one that I really want to do. Would like to try Star at some point, just because it's
Yeah.
new, but it's a variant on Sun which we've already tried, whereas
Yeah.
Diamond is just something amazing.
Yeah.
Donna Marie, questions. Which of the Virgin Voyages Baltic
This is a
Arctic Circles
great
cruises are you
question.
interested working on the Arctic Circle for sure?
We saw this. We saw this,
Do you want to
and
explain what that is for anyone who might not be following
okay, so
Virgin's upgrades?
Virgin are they're coming back to start sailing out of Northern Europe again. They're not doing Portsmouth. They're actually going out of Amsterdam between I want to say the start of July and the start of September 2028. It's on Valiant again, and they're doing the fjords. I think there's a 7-nighter that's about I want to say end of July, beginning of August, but all the other ones are quite. They're doing the Baltics, and it looks amazing. So yes, please, whichever we could do, and then they're actually going back again from Amsterdam. I think it's around back to Barcelona or something like that, and I think that's a 10-night. I could be wrong, but either way, it will be lovely. And to cruise out, I don't. They've said Amsterdam. I don't know if they mean Amsterdam official
Or nearby.
or near, but yeah,
They
that'll
haven't
be.
clarified yet. have they?
No, but I think it's coming out. Stuart and Karen will be able to confirm. I think it's like the 14th or 19th or something at mid-August.
Mid-August is when it gets released. So we haven't seen any prices on it yet.
And this
they-
is what worries me about it because they tend to go
we
high
are
and then
interested in
come
the fact
down.
that it's going to Flam.
It's kind of
because-
flam.
That almost seems like sort of destiny for us to go on a Virgin to a Flam one. 'Cause we've managed to not get there 3 times now. So it'd be good to do that. But the Arctic Circle one,
Oh, and up to
I think
Tromsø.
would be obviously the two of you have just done this is Marie and Tana have just done the Alaska one, so they've done a cold weather cruise on Virgin. So I've always been concerned as to how good it would be in cold weather, and going to the Arctic Circle. I don't care if you're in summer or not.
But at least the
will
dial
definitely
the
be
hot
chillier.
tubs up. The hot tubs are hot.
Yeah, so I think it'll be amazing, and it's definitely something we will look at the prices on when they come out.
Oh yeah.
I just hope that the sensible pricing,
Yeah, because yeah.
and not because it's the first time it's done it. It's a very short season, less than 3 months, and there's going to be a lot of people wanting to do it, especially that Norwegian fjords one to Flam.
Oh yeah.
So we will see.
You all know the allure of flam.
Sorry, I missed the VV cruise. Lynn's being a pool baddie. Have you anything to say about being a pool baddie?
In my defence, I wasn't the only person doing it, but
To be fair, would you like to say what you were doing?
I just splashed people.
No, you were sitting. That was the illegal thing.
I don't know if I was
It
sitting
was.
and splashing, and these things are illegal on Virgin, as I've discovered. Yeah.
I can only assume that at some point something's happened from someone being on that lip
From
of the
behind,
pool.
on
That
the
someone's
ledge.
been pushed in
Yeah,
or
yeah,
they've jumped in. Or because when we first went on it, you can see it on the first videos. There's people literally leaping in from the side.
Yeah.
And that doesn't happen now.
No.
And people splash in the pool, that's not a big thing.
No.
So something must happen for them to do that.
But
But
I've
yes,
never been told off on Virgin before, so I guess I get a badge now next
you do.
time.
To be fair, we have been with people who've been told off for much worse than that. So yours is still a junior
At
badge.
least security. Maybe it was security.
Security haven't banned you from the pool yet. Andy's saying we keep looking at Japan. Looked at Princess and Celebrity. Quite fancy doing Singapore. Tokyo
that is a
itinerary.
great itinerary. Up Hong Kong, a bit of Thailand,
Vietnam, done it?
Vietnam, Da Nang, and up, and
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be great.
Fantastic.
We keep. I keep looking at it. Can you tell?
Just saying, I think there's only one choice of itinerary.
We have to go
to
Flam.
Yeah. We've just got to
And then when we get to Flam, do we go in the Wizzy cars and have
Well,
a parade, or do we go on the
it
train,
being
or do we
Virgin,
do both?
Virgin, generally speaking, have extended stays in ports. Now, whether they can do that in the fjords as well, I don't know. But if they did, and we were on that one, then we'd do both the railway and the little cars. Because we might never get back to Flam again.
We might not get back
Flam
to
might
Flam.
you might be banned from
And I
Flam
was watching the
for
cruise.
illegal splashing.
I was watching the Cruise Monkeys Flam video. I've watched it a few times because they go on the train, and we all know I love train. And they all got off at one point, and I don't know if you've seen it, and they get off, and then a lady in a red dress and a blonde wig comes and does a lot of like choral dancing on the cliff top, and I thought, wouldn't it be lovely if we all got a blonde wig and just and in like in celebration of ethereal lady on the cliff doing her.
Everyone did that.
It's almost think Lord of the Rings choral. It's that kind of oh, and on the side I thought how lovely. So maybe we should do that.
Well,
Maybe we should do that.
that's 2028, isn't it?
2028.
Do I have a group cruise planned for 2028 yet? Just
Stuart
saying.
and Karen are like, oh,
Talking of. Yes, 13th, 14th of August for Virgin release.
thank you. It's like I know what I'm talking about.
And as I said that, that would be pretty stunning.
Wow, wow.
We'll have to see what happens on the 13th and 14th, won't we? We can't do anything until prices come out.
No.
Andy said they did Arctic Circle on Celebrity Apex and a fantastic trip.
Oh, lovely.
Everyone that I know who's done Arctic Circles said it's been
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
It is one that we need to do.
Yeah.
And it also included clam.
I don't know what it is about flam. Why I'm so attracted to. Is it flam or flam or is it with an? I'm just either way. I need to go.
IO Farm Girl
Oh.
has said we have a 14-night Norway Arctic Circle booked for summer 2027.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, lovely.
Who are you doing that with?
Yes.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Jason, as you like trains and flam, why not do Norway in a nutshell?
Yeah, that's where you do the train, isn't it? To just up and down.
So what do you do on that one?
But
I love that you have the expertise on all things train.
it's not all things train. I just like train. I can deal with it. It's not a problem. I can quit any time. I just like train. I like train. I don't know what it is. Those trains are nice, but I want the James Bond having my own little bed like thing that flaps down and
With jaws coming crashing
on-
through it.
I don't.
You don't need a baddie to come in there at that point.
I don't. Well, you've got Jaws in one, and then you've got Dave Bautista in another. It depends how modern you
Oh
want
yeah,
to
I
go.
forgot there was a
yeah,
Dave
yeah,
Bautista
Dave
train one.
Bautista comes and does it as well.
It does, yeah.
And you know what? I'd give him a drink. If they, I like have a cocktail. This is my famous Poirot cocktail. You're gonna love it. I know I'm a sado.
What do you think should be in your Poirot cocktail?
Well, an olive.
Alcohol and an olive.
Well, it has to be a black olive so that you get the little moustache when you drink your.
Well, wouldn't you get that with like an espresso martini or a chocolate martini?
No, Poirot wouldn't drink a chocolate martini.
Is this a cocktail that Poirot would drink, or is it a cocktail that's inspired by Poirot?
Both.
Okay, I don't feel it. I feel they drink water. Celebrity Apex.
Nice.
Great choice.
Nice.
Yeah, still one of my favourite ever ships.
Oh, yes.
Apparently, the dancing ethereal lady at Flam is performed by students from the local college drama class, and there's more than one of them on the mountain at the same time. She pops up everywhere.
So we'd have to have the wig on all the way through. Is that what we're saying, Andy? We'd have to wear the wig.
So is this very similar? You know, we did that bus thing in New York where you looked out of the bus and at different iconic locations there were like a random dancer and stuff. Is
It's
this
kind-
like that?
It's kind of like that, but you get off. What the ones I've seen with cruise monkeys, you get off and then you stood looking at a beautiful waterfall, and then all of a sudden there's like music, and then a lady comes
What's
with a
the
long
music?
blood. I'm not doing it again. We all know the song, and then in a lovely outfit, and she dances with all the mist, and she looks really ethereal, and it could be Eurovision. And then I thought if we all had blonde wigs as well, we could copy her. And it'd be like when you do one of those big Wuthering Heights Kate Bush things. I think we'd have a lovely, lovely time.
Would that be a group cruise activity then if we were doing
That
a
would
group
be a
cruise for that?
group cruise activity. We maybe all need a hip flask to keep us warm and give us a little bit of ethereal magic. But
Yeah, just to be clear, there is no sort of plan specifically right now for this to be a group cruise because the prices aren't. No, the prices are not out on it. We have discussed it with Stuart and Karen to say, could you get us some pricing in shortly? Yeah, it might happen. We'll see.
You're going a funny colour. You're like, oh no, not again.
Just saying, we're tying with a cruise voyage around Svalbard, in
Svalbard.
2028. Might have to sell a kidney to pay for it though.
You know what?
You've got two. You might only get to Svalbard once.
Svalbard, yes, 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 yes.
Um,
Just toy with that a little bit longer. Just toy with it a little bit longer. How do you look in a blonde wig? I would bring the
going to be a
wigs.
criteria? So
I'd bring the
for-
wigs.
for anyone who is, if we were to do
I've been
a
looking
group
at
cruise
wigs
on
lately.
Virgin that goes to all other cruise line to there, and we were to do such a thing, is it criteria that they've got to show you a picture of what they look like in a blonde wig before we accept them?
No. No. Everybody will look great in a blonde wig.
And you're going to supply them?
I'm going to supply the blonde
Are we buying
wigs.
them in bulk from Shein? Or other cheap sites such as Temu?
They're not going to bring you out in a rash. Don't worry. I will test them. If
I
they
was
don't,
just meaning because on the road in York on Coney Street, there's a proper wig shop.
oh no, we're not going there.
We're not going because that seems very
No, I'm not-
expensive.
no,
We're
no,
buying
no.
like 40 wigs.
No, no, no,
Good.
no.
Shein Temu. Best trip ever, Rocky Mountaineer, followed by Alaska Cruise, in our opinion, still our favourite holiday.
I mean, it looks stunning,
it did look
but
stunning,
there was
that.
no lady on the cliff with a wig, was there? That's the thing. But it did look good. Did look good.
Would you do Rocky Mountaineer?
I would do. I would like
I
to
was
do it.
I was semi-disappointed
That you get
that
off.
you get off, that you don't stay on it, but I know that's not the train.
Yeah. No, I'd like a one where I can. I know that's not the one you have to get off and you have to go and stay in their lovely lodge approved hotels. They all look beautiful. And I'd like to do the gold leaf level. That's very me.
Where you sit on the top and you get fancier service and
Food.
the better view.
And the food and the drink. So that's what I'd like to do. But again, like you say, you need to get off, which I'm looking for my one with a bedroom and a little bathroom.
So which would be your sort of, because we've watched loads of train videos,
I'm going to watch lots of James Bond.
watched loads of James Bond as well. Which would be, if money's no object,
Oh,
which would be the train one you'd want to do?
oh, this is a good one. This is a good because you could say I want. To,
Orient Express is an obvious
yeah,
one.
yeah, Orient Express is a nice one, but I want the thing. I also like that 7-star one in Japan. That looks
Ah,
amazing.
That was, it's fairly short. It's only like 3 or 4 nights.
I
that
know,
one.
but it's stunning, absolutely stunning. The GAN looks great. Gary loves train.
That's the Australia one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. There's that one.
We could tie that in with Visit
There's
Family.
also one that goes from Singapore to Bangkok. I would love that one.
Who's that one?
That's again Belmont, which is, but it's beautiful.
So which one would you pick?
That one.
So Singapore to Hong Kong
No, to Bangkok.
to Bangkok. Yeah, I think that sounds like a
Honestly,
good one.
looks stunning.
I don't. The only one that I don't think I've ever been that bothered about, and I'd probably love it if we did it. I think this is a little bit. I wasn't bothered about going on Cunard until we did it. Is Orient Express
Well,
because I just feel that I think I'd feel a bit out of place on it.
I'd want one with a bedroom. I want one with a bedroom.
Do they not all have bedrooms?
No, some of them they like the chairs in the den and they're going to like little. Yeah, no, I want the bed that's already made up and stays made up for
The
me.
Japanese 7-star one looks
Oh,
nice.
that looks incredible.
But
But
you can't even if we suddenly had a ridiculous amount of money, you can't even just buy a ticket for that.
no, you've got to go in the lottery.
Yeah.
No. We're doing a lot of train talk tonight. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
But I did watch the one the other day. This pulls it back to from trains to cruising
Mm-hmm.
on Trek Trendy, where you went on a train that went onto a ferry. The train drove onto
Oh, I
the
saw
ferry.
that, yeah, but it wasn't a train for me either.
No, or a ferry.
No.
Gold Leaf Bar is open all
I
day.
knew I liked that gold leaf. I knew it spoke to me.
Andy and George saying Poirot liked creme de cassis and creme de menthe. We've got our Poirot experts here.
Yes.
So we are Flaming, Tromsø, etc. next year, ambassador.
Nice.
Managed to get a second person half price drinks package and 5% military discount.
That is wonderful.
That's a great one. The drinks package were great on ambassador.
It was good on Ambassador. I'm just thinking, do you have the creme de cassis and the creme de menthe together?
No, surely not.
My nana was a creme de menthe person.
Was she?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a thing that I like that much. Can't remember the last time we had it.
What
Creme
would
de
it be?
cassis, I had it.
Creme de cassis, we've had quite a few. I've had it in the last couple
Few
of
days.
weeks. But creme de menthe, would it be good? We're just tequila. What's thoughts with creme de menthe and tequila?
Well, essentially mint and tequila.
What can we put this with?
Rum.
Rum? Are we going rum?
Rum would go. Think mojito.
Okay.
So you could do a rum-based cocktail with creme de menthe for sure.
Okay, I will have to try it on.
Well, I'll tell you what. For the next live stream,
Oh no!
I will do a creme de menthe-based cocktail for you.
Thank you.
Okay, that's on the next one.
Because the cassis, we have quite a few.
Yeah, and no, he had them separately.
I'm going to say
It'd be a
more
very,
power to him.
it'd be a very weird cocktail, that one. Talking of cocktails and looping back to Princess, you've got a new favourite cocktail.
I do, the hot pants. Also, another tip: the Pantaleones tequila is $80 on the ship.
That's the Matthew McConaughey one.
The Matthew and Mr. and Mrs. Matthew McConaughey's tequila.
Because I actually can't remember her name then.
Yes, but
Yeah.
she's very, very beautiful. And
Yeah, $80 on Princess, but
$80 on Princess,
43 in Waitrose yesterday.
43 in Waitrose. We didn't buy a bottle.
No, but it was considerably cheaper than.
It's, yeah, because that's, I don't know what the ships are doing sometimes. Sometimes there's some really good deals on the alcohol, and sometimes I find myself Googling now when it looks to be an offer to see.
How good it is.
Yeah.
Some of them were very good offers.
Yeah.
That Pantaleones you can't get in that many places over here anyway. So
No. But yeah, 80. You were buying, it was like a souvenir price, really, more than a.
if I can just pull us back to Princess for a second though, and the hot pants cocktail,
Yeah.
that replaced your 24-carat margarita as your new favourite Princess cocktail, and therefore new favourite cocktail, pretty much full
For a
stop.
welcome cocktail, yeah.
But it was to different strengths in every bar.
It was different. It was depending on how many jalapeno peppers they put
And
in.
whether they crushed it or not.
Yeah.
So it had a slightly. It's the only one where the recipe was essentially the same, but tasted so different at each one. Because I had it in the first one because I got
Yeah.
it first.
Yeah.
You didn't,
No.
and then you swapped it with
I
me.
swapped it because I was like, this is more me than you. But I like a surprise. So I was.
Surprise spiciness.
I love surprise spiciness. So I was. I would like, how am I getting it today? Am I getting it? Am I getting it strong? Am I getting it?
Are my eyes going to water?
Are my eyes going to water? Am I going to need a creamy drink afterwards? It was all very. It was a good drink. It's a good drink. It's not for the faint-hearted. Just like to say
So
that.
when you're next on Princess, try the hot pants.
Give it a try. Give it a try.
It is very, very good. Barnamint's Bailey's great with creme de menthe.
Ooh.
So Barnamint Bailey's, ignore the typo.
We will ignore. It's ignored.
Have you had Barnamint Bailey's?
No, but we will give it like this.
We need to find said drink
Yeah.
and try it. Any other sort of Princess or Nile thoughts? Anything else that you want to share? We've got about 5 minutes, so
Anything I want to share?
before we make a run on to the wine bar.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to the wine bar.
Well, that wine bar, on previous ones, we'd gone to another cocktail bar, but then we found this new wine bar, and that's our go-to place now.
We loved it.
So we'll be sprinting on there.
Yes.
We don't have to avoid the York 10K, because that was this morning.
That was this morning. Yeah, I'm loving, loved Majestic Princess. Thought she was lovely.
Would you do another British Isles cruise?
I would do another British Isles cruise, but I would prepare myself for the excursion prices because they were like because it's now become a bucket list destination for a lot of nationalities. It's I discovered
That are
then-
not Brits.
that are not Brits. Yeah, then you need to. They should have a Brit price, and
Well, the Brit price is you don't book it through the cruise line.
no, you do it
because
yourself.
it, we said this to you before, that we said this when we were on the ship, that when we've been in countries overseas,
Yes,
you don't necessarily feel as confident with the local transportation system. Maybe the language isn't
Language barrier, yeah,
in
yeah.
there. So you got that. When it's in your own country, we weren't concerned at all. We're getting an Uber or jumping on the train because you know the country, and therefore if something goes wrong, you know what the alternatives are.
Yes.
You're not
Yeah.
fretting like you would be overseas.
no,
And the round trip to Edinburgh for us cost us, for both of us, I think round trip was £30.
and that was with a
And that
going
was
in
with
at
an
the
Uber one way and train coming back the other way.
and the train was so like it was so easy. The walk back was a bit interesting, which we'll talk about. But
Well, they'll see that on the vlogs
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the steepest steps ever.
yeah,
But
through the woods.
because of that, going back to the excursions bit, I wasn't concerned about taking
No,
our own
doing
excursions,
it
and therefore
independently.
the cost of the excursions didn't bother me.
Yeah.
Also, if you got Premier, you do have an allowance towards at least one of them.
yes, but they do look pricier. They do look pricier.
Tina saying we booked our balloon ride for Nile Cruise today. Christmas Eve, can't wait.
Oh my goodness, Tina, you're gonna have to tell us all about that.
Can't wait to see the pictures of that.
And-
you
and-
must share them in the Facebook group.
And
if
in
you
respect
can.
of outfit as well, whether you need a sweater first thing or whether it was your nerves kept you warm, what the deal is, please tell.
Yeah, and how early you had to get up.
It's early for the sunrise. It's early.
Would you want to, bear in mind that, Bob just asked about were you doing the skywalk. Would you do the balloon ride?
Well,
We've never done a hot air balloon.
well, it's noisy. It can be quite noisy
Yeah.
when it's doing its thing. I've
Lindsay, the ultimate sound effects person.
you know what? I'm like the guy from Police Academy. So-
I was going to say like little voice, but
no, Police Academy.
nice throwback there.
To say I'm only 36
Yeah,
is
it's
amazing.
amazing that you can remember that.
All these 80s references.
know.
Yeah, I would do it. I would do it.
I think I'm fairly certain we should do it
And
because I don't know when we'll ever get back there
no,
again.
I don't either.
And yeah,
Let's do it.
Tina has said she will share the stuff with us, and it's 4:30. Get up,
I knew it was early.
but it's worth it, innit?
I knew it was early. And then you just have a nap in the afternoon. You have your Poirot cocktail and then you have a nap.
Yeah. Did you find out what a Scotsman wears under his kilt?
He pranced around underneath us. So he was underneath us. We weren't underneath him, so we couldn't see. But he looked like
I believe he had something on under his kilt.
I'm
The
gonna
one
say-
who was on the ship, not just a general Scotsman.
No, I think the one on the ship playing his bagpipes, I would like to say he was cosy.
You think?
Yeah. Cosy.
But we didn't find out what a general Scotsman wears.
No,
under
we
the kilt.
didn't. We didn't.
It didn't come up in conversation.
No, and it wasn't windy. So,
I think we only saw one Scots couple on the ship that we talked to, at least.
yeah.
Anyway, that I'm not saying
we
there weren't
saw
more
some,
than that.
as we were coming through Edinburgh, a family coming out of like a tartan shop, fully tartaned up. But, yeah, I don't know if they were commando.
Tina suggested, "I just don't go to
Don't
bed the
go
night
to
before."
bed. No, that'd
No,
be...
but you probably on the Nile cruises. I don't think there's anything going on till 4:30 in the morning.
Me and Tina would do something. We'd figure something.
I mean, that don't mean that you can't find something to do, but this is not sort of a more sort of late night
Poirot
cruise
would
line.
find us something to do.
Maybe that's the night of the murder mystery, and you go straight from that to the hot air balloon.
In full get-up? I don't think so.
In the full thing. So, just as we're sort of coming up to the end and we're saying bye, I'll just put up the QR code again, just so people can get details on.
It's going to be fun. I mean, it's going to be fun.
It is. We're Oh, yeah, we're still there. We just randomly went away then. Um, it's having fun today. Now.
Maybe it's it's don't read from the book. Just like
Um,
we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
yeah. So if you do want some more information on the group cruise, just scan the QR code, go to the website, speak to Karen and Stuart. There's not like there's a lot of choices for this one compared to like a traditional cruise line. But they will go through them with you, and especially if you're travelling from overseas, not from the UK, there is different arrangements that they
Yes.
will make for you.
Yeah.
But that brings us up to the end of it.
It's wine time. Thank you for watching. It's lovely to see you. I'm so excited for everyone and their cruises. And yeah, let's talk about 2028 and Flam.
And I'll have a Poirot-esque cocktail for you next month.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day.